Hello and welcome to Monday Mindfulness. Today we're going to start the practice right away, just freezing your posture, your body the way it is, not moving, and just being you for a minute. Just noticing the structure of the body, noticing how it's holding itself. Taking a breath there. I can notice myself leaning into this left shoulder, almost like I'm trying to say hello, but I'm also trying to say, this is how we do the practice. Like I'm trying to lead with that left. I notice my back adjusting and twisting to that, and I'm noticing a little bit of holding in the lower back and some tension in this left hamstring as well. Very interesting. So our bodies are constantly speaking to us in all of these dynamic ways. And what we're going to cover today is we're going to focus in on the posture. And I'd like to cover posture today because it's been really speaking to me loudly. Over the last week, it's been like night and day for this body. I started last week really vibrant and full of energy and feeling strong. And today I feel weak, banged up, sore, lethargic, and just no rush to do anything. And that just happened over a few days where I got sick with a few different things, and then had a few environmental issues that just the body wasn't liking. And then I ended up in a situation where I got food poisoning, and then the day after that I was doing Qigong in the morning, just down here, afterwards squatting and stretching and still really still after meditation. And then I went to stand up pretty quick and I just lost my balance, fell backwards, and bang, I bumped my head and hurt my neck a little bit on this floor. So this has been the inspiration for today's meditation. So we're going to focus on posture and how that works when we're recovering from an injury like banging our head and hurting our neck. And to be honest, I don't remember the impact. I lost at least 1 second. I wasn't out for long, but I was out. I've got a cut on the back of my head that's healing really well, a bit of bruising, and my neck got cranked a bit and, wasn't really coping very well with the impact. So that's the one that's most uncomfortable right now. I got like tingling through the shoulders and stuff from time to time, and I just really need to give that neck some massage and give it some care and love and rest when it needs it. So really taking care of that. I'm in a concussion protocol right now, so no heavy exercise, no impacts on the head, and just taking it easy and monitoring my eyes and my ability to move and stuff. So just keeping an eye on things. Everything's all fine as far as that goes, just taking good care of the neck. And in the future, I'll slow down and take a few breaths when I'm getting up, a few extra breaths, and just go through that process smoothly, especially when I'm feeling a bit run down. My neck is very particular about being supported and holding good posture, but even then, only holding certain postures for so long. Then it wants to rest or adjust. So what I'd like to do with you today is to just share a little bit of basics around posture. We can see, like what I was saying with the physical layout that I was noticing going through my left shoulder, there's also an emotional connection there, how I was explaining that it wants to wave or kind of direct things. And there's all of these different dynamics going on in our posture, and it's nice to be able to check in with that because posture is something that's always traveling with us in the body. So it's really nice to be able to tune in and be aware of it and use it as a practice, the same way as the breath is. And this can also be used in seated sessions, but also just we can set reminders for ourselves to go and do these practices. Just like we did last week with the checking in with the feet, we can check in with our posture from time to time. So we can do that when we're in a cross-legged lotus, full lotus, whatever whatever your brand of lotus is, we can check in with that and just see how the hips are going, how the legs are affected, what's happening in the belly and the lower back, right through the core, how the neck is sitting. Is the chin nice and tucked in? Because if it leans forward, it's going to put pressure on the whole back. So just noticing all of these details. We can have a similar thing if we're in a Zen straddle style meditation pose. And even if we're lying down, we can also get tuned into that posture and noticing what's happening there for you. And one area that I've noticed that my body is really speaking to me loudly with is my neck. And I've been using small pillows to get the right posture with that. So I'm lucky that my friend Mihailo has a bunch of really sweet pillows here that we can use just for this process. So we've got a range of different types of pillows and an abundance of them. So now I can just tune into my body and ask it what it needs. So what is your body asking for right now? Is it asking for more pressure in some areas, less pressure in some areas? Is it driven towards something? Is it repelled by something? Just noticing. Right now, my body wants support on this part here of the neck, and especially up towards the top of the top of the neck, bottom of the head, and it doesn't want any contact on this side of the head, which is where I bump myself. So I'm really looking at back and to the left is where I'm able to comfortably get my posture right for what my body's asking for. And that may change over time. You know, if I'm lying down in one spot for a bit, you're going to need to roll over from time to time. And we're just being aware of that and surfing it and really respecting and honoring our body in the process. So I feel, because I've done some experimenting before, one will be enough here. And then I can stagger these so I can really get my shoulder in there. Support that and just hang my head a little bit so it's almost like it's hooking my neck and just holding me up. And I feel like I need a little bit more support underneath the body. And if I just push it back a little bit, I can lean back against the couch and have a bit of rotation in that if needed as well. Taking a few breaths in whatever posture your body's asking for. And this is a very simple example of a posture meditation. So we could lie down here and notice how comfortable that is and just allow ourselves to relax, allowing each part that we notice that has tension to just relax. And we could do some stretches there and really fall into that stability of held posture. So you could do this as a lying down practice, though you can also learn a lot from this process of feeling into any tensions, any discomforts, and just really relaxing into them and just letting them unfold and stretching and adjusting and really respecting your body. But it's not just a laying down practice either. We can do this sitting up. We could be at our desk and just notice that, oh, my shoulders are starting to hunch in a little bit, and just opening them up, straightening the spine again, getting our base solid so that we can have that stable foundation that's comfortable for us to hold for a bit. And at the end of the day, we're always adjusting. So if nothing else, this practice can help us to just make any little natural adjustment, or even just going for a walk and coming back, that just lets our posture reset and takes good care of the body. Because I find that if I don't honor my posture to begin with, I'm going to have to at some point, and it's generally more comfortable the earlier I do it. So this is a very brief posture practice. If you'd like more in-depth detail on that, please let us know. Thank you so much for your time. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like more of these videos, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Ciao.